Adams is being linked to Premier League side Bournemouth. The team will reportedly trigger the £20 million release clause in Adams' contract after Leeds United were relegated to the Championship. Adams was rumored to be joining Chelsea before the Blues completed 3 transfers for midfielders, including the British record fee for Moises Caicedo. So, Herc, is Bournemouth a better fit for Tyler Adams than Chelsea?
Absolutely. Yes, I am thrilled that he's not going to Chelsea. I feel bad for Tyler Adams and his camp for the way it went down. No player deserves to go through that. It must be a devastating feeling, but there may be a silver lining there. Chelsea is one of these clubs that under American owner Todd Bowley has spent a ludicrous amount of money in the market and has gotten very little for it. And now he finds himself in a team that's another American owner, Bill Foley, with minority owner Michael B. Jordan. You obviously know the actor. But Bill Foley...
My guy, Michael B. Jordan.
Bill Foley was a guy who was trying to bring a Major League Soccer team to Las Vegas. And then he did an interview where he said it's about $1 billion to bring in a Major League Soccer team to be part of that with everything that it entails. I can go for a fraction of the price to Premier League and buy a club. And they've been doing some smart business. Now, they just got rid of a manager and brought in Andoni Iraola, who's the ex-coach of Rayo Vallecano.
Former Major League Soccer player.
With New York City FC, of course, 2015-2016 season, right back. Now, Tyler Adams, if anything, is relentless in the way he goes about his on-field performance. On and off the field, he's a relentless individual. On the field with the ball, off the ball, trying to hunt it down, with his game IQ, et cetera, et cetera. The way that this team will play, if they play anything like they played at Vallecano, which the tactics were, where these inverted wingers would come in and the fullbacks would overlap them, and there's a double pivot, and they stay to protect that defensive unit. And then when they're in their mid-block, they all press. It's a counter press. It's very energetic, very chaotic in that midfield. It requires a lot of energy. I think Tyler Adams would be very well suited. And when they defend, it's a 4-4-2 with a double pivot, very organized to protect that back line. Tyler Adams can do that. And when they have to spring out and play direct, they do it, and everybody pushes. I think it's tailor-made for a player like Tyler Adams. Now, I've been hearing this. Well, the Cherries are going to be in relegation problems. They were in 15th place last season. They're going to be fighting relegation. Does anybody realize that literally 11th place, Crystal Palace, and literally 17th place, Leicester, were separated by 6 points?
Yeah.
6 points?
It was a race till the end.
It was a race till the end. I think it's a very good situation with a team that's very smart in the way they buy and purchase players and could very much fit a player like Tyler Adams into that system.
Well, I mean, it all starts with he's going to play.
Yes.
At Chelsea, he would have played even less minutes than Christian Pulisic had last season. The moment they had Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, those are the 2 central midfielders that are going to play for Chelsea, because Chelsea spent almost £300 million between those 2 players. But yeah, I mean, now the way you explain the tactical element of how Bournemouth will play, I think it fits Tyler Adams perfectly. He knows the league, already been playing there, already knowing what it is to fight for relegation. Sadly, his team was relegated last season, but I think he's going to have an important role. Now, in terms of how this impact the U.S. men's national team, because that's always the other question, right? Tyler Adams, a player like that, you need Tyler Adams to have minutes constantly.
Constantly. You need him to stay fit, but you need him to stay fit on the field. He's the captain of the U.S. men's national team. It does good for him to be in the championship, fighting and clawing his way in a different brand of football that you're maybe not going to play. I could see this team playing a bit like the U.S. men's national team will play.
I agree.
So I agree. It fits for him. I think Tyler Adams is a smart player, but he needs to play. And having the U.S. men's national team captain at the championship, if to stay at Leeds, wouldn't have been something that would have been productive for him or the national team.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.